Okay, so I just came up on this view and I thought I gotta get the camera on. My camera that faces me, the SD card is loaded, so that one's not gonna fire up, but that's alright, that's just looking at me. So this is just north of Cayucas. Spent the morning in Avila, then I headed up to Morro Bay, and that was really nice. Got lunch there. Thought about getting on a whale watching boat, but I was a little bit late and I missed their 1 o'clock trip, and I don't want to do a later one, so I figured I'll just keep going up the coast here for a ways. And so this is just north of Cayucas, which is only, I think it's like 15 miles, not even that, probably north of Morro Bay, going up towards Cambria. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. I love this area so much. Yeah, there's part of me saying just go home and sell everything and figure out how to be over here. It is just so stunning. I don't know how long this will go before it loads the card on this camera. I'm just gonna let it run. I can edit out some of the more scenic areas. Bike's still doing fantastic. Hasn't missed a beat. This is the kind of riding I like. I mean, it's you know, 55, 60 miles an hour, 2-lane, and the temperature is just perfect. I mean, it would be chilly without a light jacket. I just got a mesh jacket on and it's just perfect. I can feel the air coming through the jacket. Look at that view. Holy cow. Looks like that area might have burned. You know, there's a lot of crummy stuff that goes on in the world, and it's easy to get overwhelmed with it. I'm obviously no different than anybody else when it comes to that. Maybe I'm even a little more prone to it. I don't know. I have a lot of concerns, but to be able to get out and get away and do something that just fully engages you, like doing this, is such a gift. And it just makes me realize, you know, how blessed I am. I bitch and moan, and yeah, right now I'm not happy with my personal situation as far as relationship wise, but you know, hopefully that will resolve itself. But still, just the fact that, you know, I live in a country where I can get on this bike and just go. I live with the financial ability to do it. I mean, I'm not flush with cash, but I can have this motorcycle, which is a complete luxury item, and take off from work. Wow. You know, when you see the stuff of people in other parts of the world, they wouldn't even dream of doing this because they don't even know it exists. So yeah, I'm pretty thankful right now. Not really sure how far up the coast I'll go. It's about 20 till 2. I want to be back by dark. I don't really feel like riding in the dark. Plus it'll probably get chilly. It might even get foggy. So probably not going to go that much further. A lot of folks are giving me suggestions of places to go, and I super appreciate that. And I may pop into some of them, or I may not. But really, just stopping a couple times, like I've already spent time at Morro Bay, I just decided, hey, you know, I'm here and I'm enjoying this, so I'm going to stay till I feel like leaving and then move on up the road. And if I find something else I want to stop at, same thing. And if I don't get to everything this trip, that just leaves more for next trip. So that's kind of what I'm doing. don't know whether you can hear it or not on the microphone that's in my helmet, but I do have Sirius XM pumped into the helmet too, so that's another, just makes it even nicer. I'm just listening to music that I like, and yeah, pretty much a luxury ride here. I guess I would say performance luxury. You could go gold wing or something like that, that's even a little more cushy as far as seating position and stuff. It's not kind of this isn't really too bad of a hunched forward position, but it's definitely more upright than sitting on the couch of a Harley. My knees, you know, my legs bend back, and I'm on pegs kind of under my hips, where the Harleys, they sit with the forward controls and their feet up forward. I've never ridden one of them. I don't know if I would like it or not. I know one thing, I'm sure it would feel really foreign to get on it and try it until I got used to it, just like anything else. But I'm pretty happy with this. The one thing I am dreading is the trip home. I kind of got a bonus. I did have to deal with rain, which was a little bit of a stress for me because I'm not used to that. But the cloud cover kept it from being even hotter. Going home, I don't know if I'll have that, and if I do have that, I'll be getting into it in the later parts of the afternoon, which means I could hit thunder showers going home, just depending on what monsoon's doing. So I don't know, that's the unknown. I'll worry about it when we get there. I was thinking I was going to head to Ventura tomorrow and back home Friday, but Mark and I are talking about doing some sailing on Friday, which would be awesome. I haven't sailed for a while, and he's got triggerfish, this Catalina 18 in Channel Islands Harbor, so might just hang out there with those guys if they're good with it, and take advantage of that for a day. Come home on Saturday maybe. Let's see, we're coming into Harmony. I didn't even know this was a town. I'm not sure what it said the population was there, but I think it might have said 8. So far it looks like a town with the population of about 8. Harmony, hard right. Maybe you have to drive a ways to get to Harmony. Maybe that's it right there. Maybe that's Harmony. Some horse corrals and a barn. CHP. I like this road. It's just regular asphalt. One of the things that has been new for me over here has been grooved concrete. Not a big fan of grooved concrete. It feels like the front tire likes to wander to whatever groove it likes, and so it's not bad, but it's not as stable a feeling as it is on a surface like this. And of course, the grooved concrete is all usually when it's like 6-lane wide and everybody's doing 85. Maybe that probably contributes to it. Paso Robles. One of my friends Dan and Gretchen live up here, and I was gonna go by there in Atascadero. I was gonna go by and see them, but there's a big sailing